Hello my wonderful friends, Megas here. We're reading out of Gold, Frankincense, Myrrh, and we are on part 4, Practical Magic. The good religion is innate wisdom, our reason. Okay, innate wisdom is that divine spark, the fravashi that God has put in all of us. From birth to be able to perceive by intellect. Intellect is the faculty of the mind which knows and understands. Okay, and the forms, manifestations, and power of innate wisdom are of the same stock as innate wisdom itself. So the good that you create comes from that innate, that good that's instinctively inside all of us. Thought of the intellect becomes matter and form. These forms and virtues are begotten of the good mind. So we know that thought of the intellect becomes matter and form. We've talked about that. What you hold in your mind, you will create. Okay, now false religion is ruinous heresy, and the forms and vices of ruinous heresy are of the same vile stock as ruinous heresy itself. These forms and vices are misbegotten of the evil mind. Okay, so if you hold evil in your mind, you have evil in your world. And that's when the children of God get very uncomfortable and very unhappy and start begging God to help them. But what you have to realize that you and God are one. You have been given the power to create your own world by what mind you work out of. There are two minds, the good mind and the evil mind. That innate mind that is in you, that fravashi, that divine spark, is where you want to work out of. Praise God, because then you will create good in your life. Thought of spirit. Leave the forms alone. Don't try and change them. They change themselves by our recognition of spirit. Okay, see the truth in the world, in people, and in forms, and that's what shall be. Okay, let's talk about the pure state, uncontaminated with evil. The sphere of influence of the good religion consists in its adhering by its goodness and purity in the holy immortals attributes of God, where innate wisdom exercises absolute sovereignty, and where ruinous heresy is altogether without jurisdiction or authority. Okay, so if you don't align yourself with evil, it has no authority in your life, and that's so important to remember. Okay, now that brings us to the magic of spagyric. Removing the corruption puts potentialities to their proper use. If you find the true essence out of the ash or in the ash, that is where you find the truth. Okay, salt, fire, water. What are we looking for? When we break down the matter, looking for truth, we're looking for the one, because the one is where the magic is. It's the mind in the medicine. Mind is the cure, and it is the reason that we use to work magic. Because if we discussed before, you have to have reason to work in magic. You can't fool yourself. Faith has to be on a subconscious level, 100% level, not a 10% conscious. So you have to be working with reason. The one is so important because that's sometimes all we have to anchor our faith to. Take for instance with sickness. If you say sickness and disease dies when it touches me, what is your reason for that? You can just speak the words and no magic happens. It has to be the intention, the knowing inside. And so we cling to the one. I and the Father are one. God cannot get sick. My energy and God's energy is the same. Therefore, I cannot get sick. Sickness and disease dies when it touches me. Evil cannot enter me because I am holy. Darkness cannot come on me because I am light. You see where I'm going with this? Okay, so it's knowing the one, and you have to know yourself. How do we do that? From the intellect, that divine spark that God has put in all of us. Saved soul, saved world. The defeat of the host of the lie, the destruction and expulsion of the aggressor from creation. When your soul is saved, your mind, your world is saved. Because soul and mind, what we hold in our soul and mind, if you hold good, you create good. So if you save your mind, you will save your world. it attains to the eternal order, perfect, entire, and full of bliss. Its matter is truth. And that's what we're looking for in the Magi magic, that our matter, our form, our world is truth. Praise God. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That's a powerful one, and you might have to watch that a couple times and let that sink in. And so your homework for today is to work out of the good mind. All day I want you to go inside, know yourself, remind yourself, I am one with God. It's the Christ mind. I am one with good spirit, and then live out of that. Okay, if you come into a situation, you operate out of that. You be love. No matter what's going on around you in the form, don't try to change form. Just see spirit, and the forms will change by themselves. So be love, be kindness, be good, be holy, and spread light and love, and you will see your world change around you. All right, God bless you guys. I love you. We'll see you tomorrow.